What's going on, guys? Your boy King Red Diamond, and I'm back for another Neo 2 video. In this video today, I'm going to be continuing with the pro tip series. Today I'll be going over graces. Last video I did build crafting, so if you want to know about build crafting, go check that video out on my channel. This video is going to be about graces, so I hope you guys enjoy. And before we get into it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Let's do it. So, graces in Neo 2 are the foundation of your builds. Anytime you want to make a build in the late game or end game, or even when you get past the area in which I told you to start making a build, which is Dream of the Demon, that's when graces come into play. Graces are, they come on only two types of rarity items. That is divine items and ethereal items. Divine items are characterized by their green color. Ethereal items are characterized by their orange color, or red if you want to call them red. I like to say orange because they look orange to me. But those are the differences. So ethereal is orange, divine is green. So when you're going through and you're trying to figure out which build you want to put together, the first time you'll put together a build of truly is when you use a divine piece of gear. Because in order to even get ethereal gear, you have to make it to Dream of the Wise, and then later on. So in order to even get that high gear, you have to make it to those difficulties. But before you do that, you will get into divine gear. Now, divine gear comes with many of different graces, a whole bunch of different graces. So there's so much to choose from. But the difference between the two is their effects. So, for example, this grace right here is Benzai 10. This grace is the versatility grace. As you can see, it comes with life, ninjutsu power, damage taken, and Ritter earned, the versatility buff, and key recovery speed. As you can see, it has a lot of different buffs. These usually are more powerful than regular set buffs from the like boss drops and stuff that you get. So you don't have to it's okay to choose graces over getting the boss drops and stuff because they're pretty much give you better buffs overall. The difference between um, divine graces and ethereal graces is that the ethereal graces will have some of the same set bonuses or set buffs, but they will have better and more powerful other bonuses. So, for example, I use Benzai 10 because it comes with versatility. For those of you who do not know, versatility pretty much is the active skill stacking grace. So if you can stack your active skills up to 9 times and you get a damage bonus every single time you stack. On the ninth bonus, you get a massive upgrade to damage, and then you can pretty much just destroy anything. Um, the next grace I will show you is Susano because it also comes with versatility. But as you can see, this is an ethereal grace, so it comes with better special effects and better buffs. So again, as you see in Benzai 10 comes with life, ninjutsu power, damage taken, and Ritter earned, versatility, and key recovery. Susano comes with life, damage taken, key recovery, increased defense on purification, versatility, and mystic dyad all. So as you can see, the buffs and the advantages of this grace are much better than this grace. Even the damage taken, it's only 4% on this, but the damage taken on this is minus 6%, as well as the key recovery speed. Key recovery speed is pretty good on this at 15%, and this is down to 10, but then you take into account that increased defense on purification. So you basically not only have damage taken minus 6%, but you get increased defense when you purify a yokai realm. Much better, much more powerful, and it also comes with the mystic dyad. Now you do not need to use that 7 piece, but it obviously is a better 7 piece bonus than this set as well. Because then ninjutsu power plus 30, unless you're strictly running a ninja build, you won't really be taking advantage of that. Rather than if you're running this build, you'll take advantage of every single stat that is on this set. So just make sure that when you're going through that you're paying attention to whether it's a divine piece of gear or ethereal, and then you're checking out which of the graces that you want to make your build around. Don't worry about anything else outside of that. Just make sure that the graces match the build that you want to run. If you want to run a build that mainly focuses on key damage, find a grace that does key damage. If you want to run a build that focuses on magic, find a grace that runs through magic. It's all about luck, and it's all about what you plan on running. Another thing about graces and the way that they are made or achieved is divine graces can be forged. They can be forged in the blacksmith, as you can see right here. I'm in the blacksmith. You can come to weapon or armor. They can be forged. So you can literally go in. They're going to cost 1 divine fragment. So you press triangle when you're trying to forge, and you can use up to 10 divine fragments for an even better chance at getting to forge. Or you can just put one in for a good chance as well. We're going to do one because we're going to try to save. Like, that's what the main part of this game is saving up and trying to budget. So for now, we'll do one just to see how good our chances are. And boom, we got a divine grace. So as you can see, you can forge a divine grace. The only downfall to this is that it's going to be randomized. You cannot forge a certain grace that you want. It will be randomized. So this is a costly feature. So my advice would be to just go in the regular world, defeat enemies, and have the graces drop on those enemies to make sure that you can have a better chance of getting the grace that you want, rather than spending all of your material trying to forge that grace. Ethereal pieces of graces cannot be forged. You cannot forge any ethereal gear at all. No ethereal gear cannot be forged. You have to find that in the regular world. So when you're going through and you're in the later game and you're trying to find ethereal pieces of gear, do not come to the blacksmith and try to forge it. It will not happen. Only divine graces can be forged. Okay. So now, we come down to our accessories. Accessories that are divine do not roll with graces on them at all. The only accessories that roll with graces are ethereal accessories. No accessories under ethereal roll with graces at all. You cannot get a grace on a divine piece of accessory. Cannot do it. All right. So when you're running your accessories with your builds, don't worry if you're not getting the grace that you want on them. It's okay. What you want to do is you want to basically run a Yasakani. So you want to find you want to try to find a divine Yasakani. Unfortunately, I don't have one, but as you can see, you know, the Yasakanis come with set bonuses required -1. So when you're running your graces, by the time you get to divine gear and graces and stuff, you'll have a Yasakani strictly just from beating Otakemaru. Once you beat Otakemaru, he will automatically drop a Yasakani, so you don't have to worry. So once you do that, you set your Yasakani up. You pick your other accessory. Don't worry about them having graces on them, because since they're divine, they don't come with this. This only has a grace on it because this is a part of an actual set that is from a boss. This is not a divine grace set. This is an actual set from a boss that you have to beat. So as you can see, it's Yoshitsune. You have to beat this boss in order to get this set. So don't worry about that. This is pretty much, this is not something that you're going to run with a random build. You're not going to use this piece of gear with a random build, okay? You're going to find something else, such as maybe this right here, a medicine case. As you can see, no divine grace. Or you have a gourd right here. As you can see, again, no divine grace. If we come down right here, no Momori, no divine grace. A fan, no divine grace. So again, that grace that divine piece of accessory that you saw before is part of a boss's set. It's not a divine grace at all. It's not its own grace. It's a part of a set. Just like it would be if you were to get maybe the Dragon Ninja set. That's part of those. That is a boss's set. Is not a divine grace. So don't be confused by that. All right. Lastly, scrolls can also roll as ethereal and or divine. The divine graces will be known as scrolls of the demon, and then I think scrolls of the wise. Some scrolls of the wise will also be divine, but that's when you'll start getting into ethereal scrolls. Any scrolls of the Nioh or scrolls of the damned will be ethereal, but anything under will be divine. They will not come with as many effects on them as scrolls of the Nioh or scrolls of the damned, but you can have ethereal scroll. You can have divine scrolls, scrolls of the demon, and so on and so forth. Okay, so those are the other things that roll with divines and ethereals. But that is actually the difference, and that's the difference of them, and that is pretty much it for that video. If you do need more of an explanation, just let me know in the comment section. I appreciate you guys for listening. Stay tuned for more content. I know I went through this one a little bit quickly, but more so, this is not something that really needs much time to be spent on it. It's pretty much like self-explanatory. You can tell the difference between the different rarities and the different types of materials and the items just by their color alone. So it's King Ray Diamonds. Appreciate you guys for listening. I'm out.